Welcome everybody back to the Buds Podcast, episode 38. We have an old face. Brad decided to join us tonight. It's like the good old days. We got all six of us here for once, and I could probably say almost 2 months.
Close.
So the NBA draft lottery just happened, and by surprise and happiness for Brad, his Timberwolves won it for the first time in their history, I believe you said.
Well, no,
Or-
this is the first time they've ever moved up in their history.
Yeah, it's the first time they've ever moved up in their history. So they're going to be picking number 1 with Golden State 2, the Hornets 3, the Cavs 4?
Bulls 4.
Bulls 4,
Bulls
Cavs
4,
5.
Cavs
Okay.
5,
Yeah, I got to pull it up here
6.
just so we can go through it. So basically, we just wanted to go through and look at the top 14 picks and kind of give our opinion on what the team's going to do and if they're going to move up, and if they don't move up, what pick they're going to make. So let me pull up the draft lottery here. Probably should have had it before, but Okay.
Timberwolves are trading back.
Oh, not there. So at
The
14,
Cowboys.
we have at 14 we have Boston.
That is
I
from
think they're going to
Memphis.
keep it.
Per usual, they always end up with a lottery pick.
Yeah.
Well, that's
always
Memphis's
finesses.
pick. It's Memphis's pick, but yeah.
Oh yeah, they always end up with one though.
Yeah, they all because they have so many picks from like past
Everyone.
trades and stuff that they made that it's just insane. I mean,
Wait, so
I think they're gonna stay
what pick is
conservative and
Boston?
they're gonna take like a point guard here probably. I feel like if they don't trade
What
it,
pick is that?
I was gonna say, I mean, I feel like at this point they got to just trade it.
but like who do they trade for a future pick, or they're not trading
Probably,
up?
I mean, they don't
What
need
does
anything
Boston
now.
even need?
They do need
They
a center.
I was gonna say, I mean, like a justified center, so maybe like a Vernon Carey, but
Too early, I think, for him though. Maybe like a I'm looking here at the prospects.
there's no really other
They're
centers
gonna
besides
trade up
Vernon
to
Carey.
get Wiseman. Bold take.
Ooh, that would take a lot.
And they're gonna trade like Marcus Smart.
I mean, yeah, I would say Vernon Carey there would be early, but that would probably
But
be.
I think he's like the second best center,
yeah,
or close to it.
like third best because you have
At 14.
I don't know how to say his name.
Oniko Okongwu.
Okongwu, yeah.
I was about
Maybe
to say
they'll maybe they'll trade down or something.
Yeah, maybe they would have to trade down and get more picks and maybe acquire a couple
I
assets.
feel like Carey's not 14th pick potential.
No,
Well, he's not
projected in
but-
the 20s.
He's not, but I mean, if if that's what they need, then they're gonna take it right there.
Yeah.
They'll finesse their way to get another first-round pick for next year. That becomes a
Somehow.
lottery pick.
Okay, moving on to 13, we have the almighty New Orleans Pelicans.
Almighty.
Yeah, why are we calling
I think they need a power forward.
I was
Need
I was
everything.
gonna say center or guard if they
So they need
trade Melo
Carey.
They need a treadmill
or
for the power forward.
Lonzo.
But
Low key,
they're
I could
actually
see
gonna
the
trade
Pelicans. I could low key see them taking Cole Anthony if he's available.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
to develop.
I mean,
Lonzo
then
already
then again, I'm gonna say Vernon Carey again. Like, I don't know if they need another center. Then really,
Another Duke player.
yeah, they'll keep it going.
We'll know when we make our mock draft video.
They'll give Brandon Ingram a max, and then they'll have Zion, and then Vernon Carey.
And
They'll think they're
Drew
cool.
Holiday at the 2.
Oh,
they
yeah,
did-
Drew Holiday
no,
went to-
they
no,
just
Drew
did
Holiday
get,
went to UCLA, I think.
that one guy that was playing Jackson Hayes or
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but you start him and you put Vernon Carey on the bench. Why? Derek Favors shouldn't have been there in the first place.
True.
Yeah, but I don't think they should have 2 rookie centers.
Well, Jackson Hayes will be a second year.
He'll be
He's
second, and
still
he was
pretty much
playing
a rookie.
good. He's good. He's a good paint defender. So I mean, I could see them trading that with Lonzo though. That pick, maybe, to go
Yeah.
up in the draft.
Wait,
Pistons-
you
Pistons do it.
wait, you think
Forget
they're
it.
gonna trade for? I mean, not for him, but you think they're gonna trade him? Like trade
Yeah.
Lonzo?
They've talked about it ever since his bubble performance.
Maybe
Even though
the
they-
Pelicans will finesse and get 80 back.
I mean, me and Mort talked about it on A&M, but we were saying how they've been saying how they were preaching Lonzo as their like point guard of the future, and then that now they want to get rid of him after Elvin Gentry's gone. They want to get rid of him now. So, Bubba,
wouldn't
I
give
just
up
noticed that you have your
Lonzo.
camera on. I'm happy you decided to join us. All right, no talking. Okay.
No talking right now.
He's doing an ASMR.
And then at 12 we have Sacramento. I mean,
They'll
Whoever they
take
take.
anything they can get.
whoever they take,
Someone
it's
that
gonna be a
won't help
bust.
them for another
They
5
need
years.
to trade. They need to trade De'Aaron Fox and then just. Take
They
a
need to
point
trade
guard there.
Marvin Bagley. They just need a. They need
They
a-
always
Bagley's
draft
not good either.
injury-prone players. It feels like
They passed up on Luca.
I mean, I
Let
feel
that
like
sink
they.
in.
a few teams did.
I mean,
though.
they realistically could package Buddy Hield in the pick and get like a decent return.
True. Yeah, because they did bench Buddy Hield,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll
He wants out
have
of
a
here.
new
Buddy Hield to like a contending team.
they'll have
wants
a
out of
new
there.
GM because Vlade Divac resigned.
Yeah,
So-
but do you see who their interim one is?
No, who is it?
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, are you
Yes?
serious?
I'm dead ass.
I did not see that news.
It was like
Jesus.
Isaiah Thomas will oversee the thing. What team did he blow up? He blew up some team.
The
I forgot.
Knicks.
Was it the Knicks? Yeah,
and the
Knicks.
Pacers.
He blew them up.
He was the coach for the Pacers and the Knicks for a couple years, and I love him as a player. One of the best Detroit point guards, one of the greatest Detroit players of all time, but he's not a good coach or GM at all.
It
He's
suits
horrible.
the Kings.
Yeah, I mean,
Fits right in.
Yeah, they already have Luke Walton, so why not?
They,
So, I
I
mean,
mean,
the
they
worst
say
you can
they
get.
supposedly they like Luke Walton.
yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm
I
happy
don't
he
know
fits
how you
somewhere.
can.
He's
but
garbage.
okay.
so I mean, I could see Tyrese Maxey going here maybe to them. I feel like
Oh,
that
for
was a
sure.
pick a guy
I mean,
they
yeah,
would take.
especially if they trade Buddy or
Yeah.
even De'Aaron Fox. I want to see De'Aaron Fox get out of there, but it's too
Or like-
soon.
Therese Hollenberg, he could go here too if he's
He-
still on the
he-
board. I know he's kind of projected high.
Yeah, he's
but-
projected a little early, but if he falls, I feel like they could take him there.
I mean, that at the same time, at that time, it's still De'Aaron Fox is there too. I mean, yeah, he'd be off the bench, but
True, yeah.
that's only if you're gonna trade De'Aaron Fox. I mean, or you could just start him if you trade Buddy Hield. But either way,
I mean, they have two good young players. They just need to figure out the third one.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Harrison Barnes was supposed to be.
Bojan's doing pretty good for them too. So,
Yeah, but I think he's a free agent.
he
I
is.
think he is too. I think he's a
Yeah.
restricted free agent.
I don't know that they're in a really weird situation there. Honestly, like I don't even think they know what they're doing. All right, so moving on to the 11th pick, we have San Antonio Spurs.
It's kinda
Last time they had a
awkward for them.
lottery pick.
They'll get anybody and turn him good, so it doesn't even matter.
I mean, I could see them taking a big man here with LA kind of getting older there. And I mean, considering they were starting Rudy almost at center, basically.
So what is that Okongwu, or do you have him going top 10?
No, I say Jada McDaniels or Vernon Carey here.
Expect that they'll
We're
just pull.
slobbing Vernon Carey today.
They'll do something random that nobody expects, and they'll be a good player. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even guess.
I don't
But
know.
I see,
think
honestly,
they might
I
trade
see-
up.
I see Pop there for another year or two, and then he's done, and hands it over to Becky Hamden or Tim
Duncan would get it before her, I'm sure.
You think?
I
know.
saw a
You don't let
report
a-
that
I
the
mean-
Nets want Greg Popovich.
No
which I don't know
disrespect.
how they're gonna do
No
that.
disrespect, but you don't let a woman follow Popovich. Sorry,
I mean,
Piece of peach. I don't know what I'm saying.
he's let her coach some like preseason games.
Yeah,
or
no.
whatever.
See, the
Well,
only
yeah,
reason why I
but-
don't think he would pick Tim, yes, Tim is good with the players and everything, but Tim's not vocal enough. He's a quiet guy.
Exactly. I feel like Tim's more of like a
He'd be
shy
using,
guy,
like,
but he
sign
like balls
language.
out.
No, like they would
He's
get
throwing up gang signs to the players, telling them how to play.
But
no,
I mean,
but at the same time, that would be perfect for following Greg because Greg wasn't much of a like media type guy, and
yeah, and he'll instill everything that Popovich was doing, and it's just like I feel like, especially for some of the players that are there or like people that know the culture, they'll know like it's going from Popovich to a girl that's coaching for the first time. It's like we listen to Popovich, but like, why do we have to mess with you?
It's tough. That's tough. But I mean, they're like you said, they're going to take someone random. I don't think I see them trading at all. I see them staying put right there.
They
And
could
just
go.
taking-
They could go guard
Yeah. Or no, they're deep at guard.
because Patty Mills is
Yeah.
old.
They got Devin White.
They got Devin White. They
Elijah
got
Forbes.
Elijah
Murray,
Yeah, Bryn Ford.
Bryn Ford. Like they're deep.
They could take
Lonnie
Isaac
Walker.
what's Isaac Okuro
Okura,
or something.
yeah.
I think that's his name.
Isaac Okoro.
Oh yeah, him.
Which actually,
Wait,
moving
where's
right
the-
into
Where's the center from Minnesota? I forgot his name.
Daniel Oturu.
Oturu, yeah. I could see
He's
him being one of those
projected first
centers.
round.
He could be one of those centers we were talking about too. Somebody could pull something out of their hat and get Oturu that early.
Wait, what's his name?
Daniel
Oturu?
Oturu. I think his name's Daniel. It's Oturu.
He's not projected to get drafted.
He definitely is.
I'm not seeing him here on this one.
Yeah, his name's Daniel Oturu. He's a projected first round pick.
Is he real?
Oh yeah, right here.
That's the reason why he left.
19 to Brooklyn. Sorry about that. No, but yeah, he's. I mean, yeah, you're right. He's projected higher than Vernon Carey. So
He's a beast.
Because he did way better than Vernon Carey did.
yeah, you could definitely see him in those spots that we were saying Vernon Carey at. So
And one of them for sure, yeah.
So then
I mean,
moving
yeah,
around to
I
10,
feel like he'd fit that Pelican spot too because he's another defensive one to go with Jackson Hayes.
which would be perfect. Honestly, they need defensive presence.
They eat everything.
Yeah. So 10, I know we talked about 10 when when it was Nets versus Portland. We were talking about what they could pick. We said a big man, I think. I think we referred to them taking a big man in the first round.
Who's the 10th pick?
The Phoenix Suns.
They might trade it.
Cole Anthony.
You think?
You're
I've been
feeling my
saying Cole
vibe. I
Anthony-
think it's a point guard.
I've been saying Cole Anthony since day one.
See,
But
you're
They might make a splash since
I don't
they
know.
look
They might-
good in the bubble.
yeah, I haven't seen.
you're
Part
really
of-
Make a
high on
splash.
Cole
I don't know.
Anthony.
Part of me just is high on Cole Anthony for some reason.
Yeah, you were projecting him. You said top 5 for him.
Because he was before he got hurt. Now that he got hurt, if he's going to fall, I mean, I feel like he's going to be a guy somebody can get low and turn around.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they have Cole Anthony projected 15.
Like 14.
I mean-
Orlando.
I mean, don't get it twisted. He did nothing against Michigan in the play. I mean, in the early season, but
We're still on the. I've been gone for 2 months, and we're still on this kind of stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I could see them point guard. They have them taking Isaac Okoro. Wouldn't be a bad pick. I would like to see them take someone like R.J. Hampton, Theo Maladin.
or-
I was gonna say,
someone
what-
a little bit-
I'm
Tyrese
saying-
Halliburton.
I'm saying Cole Anthony because how we said Cassius Winston. I mean,
Who knows?
Cole
bro?
Anthony.
They
Cole
could
Anthony is
be
a
going
better
for
version of
complete
him.
rebuild.
Who
No.
does?
I think. Okay, this might be the biggest biased opinion you hear, but I think right now Devin Booker's screaming. He's screaming. They did good. They did good. Don't get me wrong. They did good, but he's screaming.
Okay, I know
I mean,
you.
but
We
it
can
wasn't
save
his
this
fault,
for the number
really.
one top. We can
It was-
save this from the number one.
It was
talk.
the league's fault that he didn't make it. It wasn't his
Yeah.
team or his fault.
I
We'll
don't
save this
think-
for the number one pick talk.
We know
But-
this is gonna hit.
I could honestly see because Phoenix showed promise with their young lineup that they're running. They showed a lot of promise, and if they can continue running, if they could get a good point guard to replace Rubio because he's getting old, obviously, or even keep him there for a year. Booker, Bridges. Keep in mind they were starting Bridges. They didn't even have their best.
Because they didn't have
small
Uber.
forward there.
Right?
Yeah, and then they were starting Cam Johnson.
Kim Johnson.
At the 4, and he played amazingly. And then Ayton really came into himself this
I
bubble.
mean, yeah, they have a lot of young guards on their bench, but none of them are like that great.
Yeah,
to
I mean
where
your
if
best
you're gonna
one would probably be Ty Jerome.
If there's going to be a Cole Anthony or even like a Halliburton left, like I feel like you take either
Oh
one of
no!
them.
Will they keep Ricky Rubio after this year still?
I think
Nah.
they'll keep him. I think he has one more year on his contract.
I
That's
feel
why-
like he's
that's why I
going
feel
to want to
like
get
I feel like they
paid.
could trade for a big name point guard. Whoever's
mean,
available.
I mean, I'm going to throw it out there again, but John Wall, the Wizards want to get rid of him.
Honestly, John Wall wouldn't be bad for them. Have John Wall kind of
That's a
rehab.
low risk, high reward.
Yeah, have
for
him
them.
piggyback on Booker.
With that contract.
I
That's
mean,
the
that's
only
It's
the
only
thing
for
they
like
have to
2
deal
years
with.
though.
Yeah, he didn't have that much left, so he's been hurt like 3 years of his contract. So he
Yeah,
has like 2
comeback
years
season,
left,
John Wall and
Making
D-Book.
free money.
basically. Yeah,
The Kentucky connection.
that would be honestly not bad there. A John Wall trade. Okay. So then, I mean, right above them, Washington. Washington would get back-to-back picks.
They
And
do
I
get
feel like
back-to-back?
Then they'll pick a point guard.
Yeah,
they
then
don't have
they pick
back-to-back.
they pick a point guard and they pick a small. Washington's in a rebuild right now. They have nobody.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
still
but
gonna
you
say
see-
Halliburton or Cole Anthony.
Yeah,
Every point guard pick. So
up until you have to.
because didn't his dad play there? Greg. I feel like he played. Well, maybe it wasn't Washington. I feel like it was the Knicks or something. Really? No, because I don't know. It was somewhere though.
Wait, where at?
His dad played somewhere.
Wait,
His
where?
dad played
Wait,
somewhere.
Who?
Greg, his dad.
I think he did actually. Yeah. Are you looking it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I gotta know now.
Yeah, but Washington definitely takes a point guard there if they trade John Wall, which they easily could. To who
Yeah, he
knows?
played for the Knicks. That's what I thought.
So maybe
Like,
Played for the Knicks, Seattle, Portland, Chicago, and Milwaukee.
See,
So
but
I
the
mean,
last
moving right
time-
on to 8,
But
you
the
have the
last
Knicks picking
time-
at 8, and
Yeah,
they
here,
project
listen to
Cole
this.
Anthony there.
Listen to this. The last time a New York team picked a son of a father who played on their team was named, this was in the sport of football, Jamal Adams. Where you see where he is now. He's not on the New York Jets. He's on a different team.
But still, I mean,
We know Joe's not a Knicks fan, but I had to put that out there.
low key.
I mean, he's a Nets fan.
No, you've never really made. Who are you? Who basketball? What are you a fan of?
Nets and LeBron.
Nets and LeBron. Okay.
Yeah, they're going Braves right now.
Yeah, I was
AD
gonna
has
say
80 has 40 on their dome.
So I mean, let's move to the disappointing pick at number 8. Knicks drop yet again, and they're picking outside the top 5. I mean, what do they
Is
go
that
with?
the pick
this
they
year?
got Porzingis?
What?
I believe
Is
so.
that the
yeah,
pick they
5.
got Porzingis?
No, I don't think
No.
so. This was
I
their
think
own.
Porzingis was.
He was a little bit sooner. He was like 5.
think
I
he
want
was
to
Yeah,
Five,
he was like
yeah.
top 5.
And they're all booing.
No, he
They'll
was
probably boo
4.
whoever they get.
Porzingis was pick 4.
I didn't realize he was that high.
Who is Zingas Pingus? Always remember that video. The guy that made a reaction video, he's like, the Knicks took this guy. Who is Zingas Pingus?
Hey,
Okay. So yeah, I mean, maybe a point guard. I don't. They have.
I see a splash of an RJ Hampton right here.
R.J. Hampton or Cole
I
Anthony.
think that's. I think it's
I could see
RJ.
Cole
Wait,
Anthony in
trade
New
it.
York.
Yeah, I see this Cole Anthony perfect in New York.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was originally saying.
You know, we have him going to 3 teams already.
Yeah.
But that's just if he
and Burden
falls.
carried to 3 teams.
That's if he falls.
Well, this isn't our mock draft yet.
Yeah.
Early on, I was saying Cole Anthony, the Pistons, or Knicks. But that's just if he falls. I think the other teams take him.
So Knicks, and I don't think they trade that. I think they kind of stay put. I don't think they have the assets to trade.
I mean, they said during it they could look to trade it though. I mean, I don't know who you would really get out of it, but
Yeah.
because you package it with Julius Randle, I'm sure, and someone
Yeah,
else. but-
Julius Randle. They got Bobby Portis. They got Nutella. They got they
yeah.
have Peyton, Alfred Payton. They got
They have a
lot
bunch of garbage, really.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
triple-double machine.
Moving on to the screw.
They're one Jabari Parker away from being an
Oh,
all-star.
don't call
team.
this a screw job.
The screw job. The Detroit Pistons dropped to 7. I think this is where it gets kind of a little controversial. Me and
anything
Mort
but
said that
Denny
we said that they could trade for the first pick if
or top
it's on the
two.
table.
Okay, the number 1 pick will be on the table, but there's no way they're taking Blake Griffin, Luke Kennard, and Derrick Rose.
Wait till
And
they
their
get to number
pick.
2. I just thought of an idea. I just thought of a trade idea.
Two
Wait till they get
washed
to number
players.
2.
And Derrick Rose was already on the team, and Luke Kennard can maybe shoot a basketball, but he's not that good.
See, I was originally saying the number 1 pick, but this number 2 trade idea I just kind of thought of.
For the Warriors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say Blake.
Sending somebody back home.
Who?
Just keep
Okay.
continue on.
What?
I mean, I think if they keep it, they'll probably mess around and take somebody like Tyrese Halliburton, which would be dumb.
I mean,
But I mean, Okoro is what it sounds
What,
like.
they're
I
gonna
mean,
go
I mean, they'll
guard?
take Denny. People saying Denny, and I don't know
yeah,
about that.
they have Denny projected there.
I don't know. They took that boy Saku.
Could they go center? Because
Yeah.
Christian Wood a free agent? I don't even
Yeah.
think he wants to stay there.
That's what I was telling Andrew. the other
Maybe look at a
day.
Kongwu.
Yeah, Okong. That
If
one,
he
he's
falls-
an undersized center, so it would be kind of iffy. But no, and Christian Wood does want to stay there. He said.
I thought he said he wanted like a winning team or something.
I mean,
I
when he did test positive, their doctors were ones that got it out of him like within a few days. So.
Yeah. And they said they would pay him, like they would give him a good
Mhm.
contract for what he did. So, I mean,
Does he
iffy there.
deserve to be paid?
Yeah, he's a good guy. When he's playing at his
Why do I
top.
feel like he's gonna get $100 million?
There's another guy they took a
Christian
chance on from the
Wood.
Bucks and it worked out. So
Because that's something the Pistons would do is give him $100 million.
if nobody else wants a deal, then yeah, they would do that.
All right, so moving on to 6, another team that fell, we have the Atlanta Hawks. They're definitely going like some forward. Yeah, they gotta go.
I mean,
they're so deep though.
do they keep that at that point? Like, I feel like
They-
it was
they
top.
still
It was top 3 or
Capella.
bust. I feel like it was top 3 or bust for
I
them. They couldn't
think-
just trade it.
I thought if they were top yeah, like if you said top 3, I
Maybe
think
a
that
shooting
pick is
guard.
definitely. I think that pick's definitely traded for Bradley Beal, but since they landed outside the top 3, I think they either got to take a smaller kind of guard to put next to Trae Young.
Another
Well,
like
I
a
mean-
defensive guy. I mean, but Kevin
Right.
Herter is there. But
Yeah, Kevin Herter, Cam Reddish, Daniil Hunter. They got
Daniil
a
Hunter's a
good
football
DeAndre?
player. Daniil
DeAndre
Hunter's a football
Hunter.
player.
it's DeAndre.
Yeah, DeAndre Hunter. Sorry, I don't know where my head was. I was in Bubba's head. Football.
My head hurts right now. I got a headache.
So yeah, they definitely gotta go either a guard there or a forward, or they just trade it for somebody.
So I'm saying,
they package.
I mean, really, I don't think a trade would be that bad for them.
They package like Cam Reddish in a trade to get like
That's
a
what I would
star.
do.
That could be
People
a good
say
trade to Washington.
People were saying John Collins, though. I don't see that happening.
No, John. See, everyone says trade John Collins, but he's a good power forward. Like
Mhm.
he's one of the best.
and he
power
plays
forwards
small
in the
ball
league.
center for them sometimes.
Yeah, he's one. And they got Clint Capella.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying if they needed to.
Well,
Then,
Yeah.
hasn't played a game for
Down
them
there.
yet.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, but because they got a good lineup. They got Herter, or they got Young, Herter, Hunter, Collins, and Capella. That's a decent lineup.
I mean,
That
and
is
then
a
they just
need
fill it
experience.
because they're not gonna have much money anymore. That's taken up because Chandler Parsons is gonna be gone. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so if you trade,
they can
if
pay
you
somebody,
trade
yeah.
for like a veteran, if you trade like Cam Reddish and that pick for like a good veteran shooting guard,
I do
small
like that
forward.
Beal trade.
Maybe Pelicans will trade them JJ Redick.
Yeah, no, low key. Yeah, no, low key. The Wizards offload Wall to Phoenix, get that 10th pick, and then offload Beal to Atlanta, get the 6th pick. They just rebuild in the top 10 right there. They have 3 picks.
Then who's the new backcourt duo?
Anyone really?
Yeah, but like,
Halliburton,
or it's
Halliburton, and
maybe-
Killian Hayes.
yeah, Killian Hayes, and like you could go like Killian Hayes and then
RJ Hampton's there.
RJ Hampton, and then get like a small forward there, and then play Mo and Thomas Bryant at
my-
the 4
Oh,
for
my
5.
What I was gonna be anyway.
Still right.
They got Rui Hachimura.
He was their
still, too.
starting power forward.
No, he
talking
was.
about?
Hachimura
He was small forward.
What?
So Hachimura played power forward.
Yeah, he
But
played
Hachimura
both. I mean, but
definitely
it was
power.
like
When
it was like when Mo
Troy
had to start
Brown
at
played small forward.
Mo had to start at center too when Thomas Bryant was hurt. So
Didn't
then
Mo
it
like
moved
get
over
a
to
head? Didn't Mo
Thomas
head bust some
Bryant.
guy?
Giannis, and he also dropped 30 on Kitty Cat's head.
Yeah, let's say we watched that game last night.
And the Timberwolves defense wasn't that great.
Oh, it's not going to be good for a long time.
So I think basically what we're saying is Washington blows up their team this postseason.
I think
and
it's
just
best
trade-
for them to do
Yeah.
that.
They should.
I think
just
they get
blow
rid of,
us.
and then
Save Beal.
At
yeah,
this
make-
point, they
make
should
the
blow up
Hawks
the
a-
team, relocate them, and get new jerseys.
yeah,
I mean, their DC jerseys are kind of cool. The red, white, and blue. ones.
Send them to Seattle.
I mean no, just make an expansion and add
Yeah.
Seattle and then add another Canadian team.
I think they should add Seattle and Las Vegas.
They add
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Yeah, bring Vancouver back.
And the Grizzlies can't wear their jerseys anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe move Memphis to Vancouver,
Again,
like
move
the
it
old days,
back.
so they can wear those jerseys every game.
Bob, how would you feel about that? Moving Memphis to Vancouver.
No. We're still going to use their jerseys because they look cool.
Okay. So
Okay.
moving top 5, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. A center?
I really don't know what to say.
I
for them.
definitely
I was really
think-
hoping they'd get top
They're
4.
bringing back a hometown kid. I think they're taking Obi Toppin here.
Because don't they have Andre Drummond?
Yeah.
Well, Brad.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he's
know
a free
this isn't-
agent, but he'd have to
So
stay.
is
but
Tristan
yeah.
Thompson.
I know this
Yeah.
isn't what it's going to be, but this per this list I'm looking at has Obi Toppin going somewhere else on this list that's we suggested before the video, I think. So but yeah,
What
probably
list is
Obi
this?
Toppin if he falls or a center. I
I think
feel
it's
so.
Obi Toppin or if
They're
it's
gonna
not
let
Obi
Drummond
I
Toppin,
mean, or hot take here, hot take. Or as it was proposed before, they package it with Garland.
And get Ben.
Ooh.
Either Ben or not even doesn't even have to be a big name like Ben, just somebody
Well,
else.
think about it. They still
really.
have Love that they wanted to trade too.
Yeah.
Kevin
Oh,
Love.
I forgot he's still on the Cavs.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, that guy fell off. Since
He's gonna go to the Lakers.
Yeah,
They
veterans
can't
minimum.
afford him after they give 80 this max. They won't be able
They'll
to afford
force
him.
him to take like the minimum.
Yeah, here's a cheeseburger and a soda pop. There, you're paid for the season.
So yeah, I mean, either trade it or take up center or power forward. Really, I mean,
Sounds good. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you could put Obi at the small forward too.
yeah. I mean, I think they want to have Kevin Porter there though. I think they like
Then
him.
where's Drummond gonna go in the off season?
I,
I
feel like
don't
he's
know.
got to stay.
Yeah, I think they're
There's
gonna.
nowhere
pay-
else he can really go
He's going to the Dallas.
besides
Mavericks.
Atlanta or something. But
Because
that's
I saw
Yeah,
Kevin
Capella.
Love's. I saw Kevin Love say that he said the Cavs need to re-sign Tristan Thompson. So
Ooh.
I mean, I think Tristan Thompson was okay with being their sixth man.
because apparently Thompson's like the leader of that team.
I mean, I could see it. He's been there longest.
He's leading that team and leading the Kardashians right into the ground.
I mean, he's back
I
with
think he
them.
was okay with being their sixth man. So I mean, I could see him staying.
All right, so moving to number 4, we have the Chicago Bulls. I have no idea.
I don't
think
know.
they're gonna blow the
Or-
shit out of their
small
team.
forward.
No, they have Otto Porter.
Yeah, but he's like
I mean,
Who's their
they
center?
have Wendell Carter.
yeah, maybe Obi Toppin there.
I mean, who's their starting?
They
Oh, yeah,
got
no,
Leonard
they got
Markkanen,
Markkanen.
too.
They got a pretty deep.
I feel like
Maybe
they
this is-
trade someone if they take.
I feel like this is a trade.
Yeah, I feel like they trade down here or trade up to get
I
like.
don't know if they want to keep Otto Porter though.
Pistons.
This could be a trade up, and they could literally
Maybe they'll
go
trade
up
for
to
a
like
small forward.
It's a trade.
Yeah.
It's a trade with the Detroit Pistons.
You know the Pistons are gonna come calling.
They're gonna get like DeMar
The
DeRozan.
Pistons are gonna literally call to every single team in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every team in front of them has already got.
No,
a
the
phone
Pistons
call.
are going to call to every team and offer Blake and Luke, and that's going to be their trade. Because I know you keep saying Rose, but they don't want to get rid of Rose.
I know, but I mean, if that's what seals the deal, that's what seals the deal. That new GM means business.
Yeah, I know.
The Bulls get Ben Simmons.
That
would
could be a
crazy.
thing,
That would be insane.
dude. To give 76ers a top 4 pick.
I mean, as long as the Bulls don't sign 80 and then trade Markkanen, I'll be
And
fine.
then they get,
but-
and then the Sixers get LaMelo Ball.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think LaMelo would be on the board.
I mean,
You know, depends what the Hornets want to
yeah,
do.
moving around to 3 depends on what the Hornets do, and I think they will take LaMelo.
I think
have
LaMelo's
LaMelo,
perfect. I want to see
Devontae
LaMelo there.
Graham.
But they have
I mean,
with him and Graham.
Yeah, I
And
told
then I
Andrew.
think
I think Devontae Graham goes to small or shooting guard.
yeah, and then I think
He was
LaMelo.
a good point guard, and I think LaMelo goes to the 2
Yeah,
It's just
And then I
whoever you
think
want
they
to handle.
trade-
the ball.
just because he's taller too.
they trade Terry Rozier for another late round pick for a team that needs a point guard.
Yeah,
I have a
You're
hot
not-
take.
you're not.
I have a big hot take.
I want a LaMelo Hornets jersey more than a LaMelo anybody else. Really,
I have a big
I'll
hot
back
take
it up.
Hornets jersey.
that LaMelo Ball won't be on the board at this pick.
I don't think he goes one to the Timberwolves. They have too many guards.
Yeah.
That's not the team I'm talking about.
I don't think he goes to the Warriors.
I think he does.
Unless they want him to play small forward and they're trading Wiggins, but
I mean, they could. Man.
I always forget Wiggins.
I forget
gonna be
Wiggins
this
is.
power
I forget
forward.
Wiggins is even in the league all the time.
I always forget he's on that team because they're gonna have
God, so good. that's
Curry,
his contract.
Thompson. So I think Warriors have to go.
You want
Center.
to hear that Warriors trade that I had?
They have to go Wiseman.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
have to go
They
wide.
have no. Who is their starting center right now?
Kevin Looney.
No, what's his name?
It was Marquise Chris.
Oh
Yeah, but
Yes.
he's kind of like a power forward though.
Yeah.
They were playing small ball. But you want to hear my Warriors trade that I had earlier?
No, don't
with
tell
the
Sure, I
Pistons?
would love
my-
to hear it.
Okay.
Clay's going to Detroit or something.
No, okay. So we're talking about who's the center, and they've already been saying like Donkey might be heading out of town. So you're sending Donkey back home.
Oh.
You're sending Donkey back home.
Oh God.
You're
Where
sending
is-
Donkey back home with the
Where's
pick.
back home for Donkey?
Michigan.
Oh.
Detroit.
I
You're sending him back home with the
That ain't
pick,
good.
but you're sending him back home with the pick for Dwight. For Dwight. I just saw Dwight in the game. For Blake and Kennard in the pick.
So number 2 in Donkey for Blake Griffin, Luke Kennard, and pick 7.
Yeah, because they don't need it, and then you can either put Blake at a small ball center or Blake takes over a Donkey spot.
Okay. It doesn't matter if they don't need it or not. They're not gonna.
No more.
Not
They're,
gonna
You put
give it to
I
you
them.
put
think-
Blake at power forward. You trade Wiggins for a center.
Okay,
More-
but they're not gonna give it the pick number 2 for jack shit.
no more. I think they would rather. I think they would rather take Wiseman than trade for Blake and play Donkey at the 4 still.
Donkey was starting to get a little on their nerves. Reports were
but
saying.
I just
so-
think realistically.
I
Send him
can't
out of
see.
town.
I can't see him off the Warriors.
Exactly. I feel like he's gonna be a shit player off the word.
I mean, he kind of is now on the Warriors.
Yep.
I mean, someone we haven't mentioned yet, coming up to the first pick now, Anthony Edwards. Like,
I mean, he's going 1.
he has to go
I-
one.
I think that's the best option for the Timberwolves if they keep the pick.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, they need like a power forward and small forward, so that would be kind of perfect for them. Anthony Edwards is more of a shooting guard, but still.
But you put
I
him at
mean-
small forward, and like I said, you trade Culver.
What's your opinion, Brad?
I would like to see a trade out, but I don't think
They
it will
really shouldn't have
happen.
traded Covington. Really, is the issue here.
Well, the Covington trade was the biggest piece of like us getting D'Angelo Russell, so I'm not mad about the Covington trade. Great
Yeah.
play.
But it's just, I don't know. I could see
Would I rather have Bradley Beal or Devin Booker, someone that's already proven themselves than Anthony Edwards? Yes. But would I rather have Anthony Edwards next to 2 good, solid, all-star starters? Probably.
But at the same time, I was gonna say I don't know. I feel like Anthony Edwards needs his own kind of team, or where he can be the second option, not with 2 ball hogs.
And Brad, I know you were kind of like mad about the trade, but me and Mort talked about it. We said, okay, Pistons trade for that number 1 pick. They trade Kennard and they trade whoever in their pick. And then Phoenix was high on Kennard. So you take Kennard and a couple of your guys, trade it for Booker, and boom, you have Booker.
Oh,
I didn't co-sign this trade.
That's
didn't
not
co-sign it.
happening.
I didn't know the Pistons had all this value.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, everyone's high on Kennard in the league.
Apparently, people think Kennard's good when he.
I'm
I've
glad
never
they're.
seen him
I'm,
do
I'm
it.
glad they're
What
high
did-
on
what did
an
Kennard
industrial
average?
size
Like 13
garbage
points?
can.
Yeah, not even that. Like 5 points. No, I'm kidding. He averaged like over 10 though.
Maybe he'll join his Duke teammate Zion.
Yeah, he might go down
And
to.
the rest of the
No,
Dukes
more.
fly
Even
down
though
into
I don't
For
think
Brooklyn.
Lonzo, yeah, we
They're
talked
good.
about that too. It's for Lonzo,
Yeah, we talked.
Oh,
That was
my-
if the Pistons got like a top 3 pick. They
and
drafted
they
LaMelo.
take Lonzo and Lamelo.
Yeah. We were kind of having a fantasy.
This
world
is
time.
literally horrible, you guys. I'm sorry, but
Nah,
Having a little fantasy world time.
I don't care right now. I mean, if Devin Booker demands a trade, I'd hope to God the Timberwolves come knocking. Do I think they have the best offer to go with? No. Are they a very competitive offer? Yeah.
I think Kitty Cat and D'Lo, since they're all eliminated from the playoffs, they're gonna go chill with him and cry to him until he demands for a trade.
Now, I don't think he will demand for a trade. I think he likes the culture that's being started there. Monty Williams had a great bubble and great first year. So
Living in the Valley, living in Minnesota,
yeah. So
having
Okay,
Kelly
how about
Oubre on your team,
tweets
having
from the
Kelly Oubre
Valley?
in your locker room, having Kelly
Yeah.
Oubre in your locker room, having Kitty Cat.
Yeah. Okay. So an all-star or a fucking weirdo?
I mean, Kelly isn't a weirdo. He's a
So, would today before the draft, they announced that the draft and free agency might now be pushed back along with the start date for the NBA.
yeah. They were going for December 1st, and now I'm Silver said nah.
Yeah, so we don't know when it's going to happen.
25th is my call. December 25th.
Yeah, I know.
Christmas
That's what we've
Day.
been saying. We said Christmas start date, amazing. That's what everyone's been saying.
It makes it completely and 100%.
I mean, that makes it completely cool for people watching, but you know, for them, it's not that cool. I mean, especially for the guys who aren't home for these next like LeBron, he's not going to be home with his kids for the next 3 months. Then he's going to have to be.
You know,
gone.
when the fuck did you become a negative Nancy?
I mean, I'm
Has
just
to
saying.
be all-
I'm not being negative. I'm just thinking for the players and their families.
I think that's why they're pushing it back
it's
a little
bigger
bit.
than basketball.
Yeah, they're giving the players a little time after the bubble to go home with their family, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's all we got for you guys today. We're running up on our
We're gonna
time.
need another
So
one.
yeah. So coming to the end of the video, you guys have anything else to say about the draft in total? I think we're gonna, once it gets closer, we're gonna try to do our mock draft for the full. Obviously, we went through the first 14 here, but I mean,
Yeah.
other than
Burden, Carey, and Cole Anthony won't go to 5 teams.
yeah, we had.
True that.
It's just
Uh,
I couldn't think of any centers.
I think we had,
yeah, we're gonna have to pick one, sadly.
I think we had Obi Toppin going to like 3 or 4 teams too. So
Yeah.
It's just because they fit.
I
different
heard
places.
RJ to like 6 teams. I think.
and I think during our mock draft, we haven't done it in the MLB and NFL because obviously it's hard to predict, but we might actually have to like predict some trades.
Because there always is trades.
Yeah, we might actually have to predict like in our actual mock draft, predict the trade, which I feel like could be interesting.
The draft's October 16th.
I think they said it's going to get pushed
They're
back.
Like I was saying, they're probably going to move it back along with the free agency. Free agency
That's
and the
the
draft are moving back, and then the season start will,
And that's
like we
gonna
were saying.
that's gonna be
hopefully-
the awkward thing about 2K. They won't have the right rosters because of
That's
free
gonna be
agency
so
and stuff.
weird.
Yeah,
That
it's going to
will
be
be
the same
weird.
rosters for a month.
Because if anything, free agency and the draft will move to like late November, so like right when the PS5 is coming out. So that'd be
it's all
interesting.
set
is
up
the
that way.
season still supposed to start like Christmas?
I mean, they had it starting December 1st, so now it probably will start Christmas.
I think it's going to be either like, a week before. I don't see a week. I don't see them going after January 1st.
No, they have to. And I know I mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it in a Buds or A&M, but they have already canceled all their reservations in Indianapolis for the All-Star.
Yeah, you said we talked about that on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. So, they canceled all their reservations for hotels in Indianapolis for February or whenever. So,
I did
there are.
not know that.
I mean, that was kind of a given that they were going to do that, but so. I mean,
That's weird.
December
understandable.
25th would be the perfect start day. I think we've said that since we
Yeah.
started doing the podcast. We've literally, I think, preached that would be a perfect day. It would literally make the NBA a center point.
I mean,
I'd
like,
love
everyone.
I'd love for Santa to bring me a Pistons LaMelo Ball jersey on Christmas.
I mean,
Well,
let's
it's too
hope.
bad Santa ain't real.
Let's
I mean,
hope.
Wow.
I mean, like
They're
I said,
made for
that,
kids.
that'd be fun to watch. I mean, maybe if like the players like could like vote on when they want to start. I don't know, or like.
I mean,
not
they
vote,
are
but, like,
because the Players Association is who voted to move the start date back, because they all had a meeting at ESPN's Worldwide Sports Complex in Orlando.
And it's gonna be Chris Paul and LeBron leading the charge.
You
I don't know, is
fucking
Melo,
already
is
know
Melo on that? I don't
What?
think Melo's on that. I know it's Chris Paul and LeBron are the top two.
No, Melo is not on that. The NBA does not like Melo enough for him to be a Players Association rep,
yeah,
or he would have been on a team a lot sooner.
Yeah, it's probably like Steph or someone else.
I think, which is something that is really different about the NFL or about the NBA compared to a lot of other sports, is you have the top players representing for the Players Association.
I mean, but they have the two of the smartest players too, heading it, and Chris Paul and LeBron.
Because like the NFL, they have a bunch of no-namers, and just this year, Patrick Mahomes is going to be the president.
They had Pat McAfee on it before, didn't they?
No, he was never.
Oh, I thought he said he was.
My man Pat would never been on
Wait, they made a
that.
kicker.
They didn't like him enough to be on that. Just like Melo, they didn't give him enough respect. All right, so I think we're gonna end off the video there. Like we've always said, we're pushing for that 70 mark. We're at 66 right now. Mort
Good
doesn't
luck.
make it past that for a
Not
while.
by Thanksgiving.
Not
So
by
if you guys can,
if we're not at 70 by Thanksgiving, we got a problem.
we'll be there. We have to be there.
Yeah,
Well-
that's what you.
We'll be at 100 by the start of the NBA season.
The 2022 NBA season.
Okay.
That's
if you guys
110 by
haven't-
then.
If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hopefully get to 70. If you're already subscribed, drop a like or drop a like in general if you're liking what we're posting. I think this weekend we're not going to spoil it because Brad doesn't know what we're doing, but the big thing that we've been watching on for like 2 weeks now is finally coming this weekend.
I mean,
Hopefully.
I mean,
I think
it'll definitely be up either Saturday or Sunday.
Unless somebody decides to eat an Ichiro rookie card
Okay,
instead
stop.
of editing.
No one eats Ichiros here.
I think this is Joe's proudest work. He's had
Oh
fun
yes,
editing
this
it.
is by far my proudest
Who
work.
eats Ichiro cards?
It's a weird thing he came up with. I don't know why, because I don't know.
But
Joe, you got some weird habits.
He does.
you've had fun editing it. The stuff you've been sending us, you said you've had fun editing it. So it should be a fun video.
Oh, I know what it is. You little shitheads.
What?
That's probably a bloopers video.
We'll see. We'll have to
Kind
see.
of.
I mean, kind of, but what? What?
I mean, there's a couple bloopers, but it ain't a blooper video.
I
took
mean,
a
you
few
could probably say the
takes.
whole. You could.
I mean-
we were aiming for the full video to be a bloopers video, but it
Well,
ended
yeah.
up turning out really good.
Yeah, we were blaming it like
Probably
meme it, but it actually went pretty good.
Okay, but yeah, look out for that this weekend, along with a extended Nick and Joe's film room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we
Okay.
are doing one whole
Someone
one.
decided to sleep in.
Yeah.
That's
So we-
not at all what happened. Okay.
So it is one whole video instead of two.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
one.
that's
It's
what I
Nick-
figure it had to be.
Nick,
Might
So
have
it's
to-
gonna
might have to-
be-
might have to
It's going to be an
timed.
action
Nick,
packed.
I think we discussed this before.
Mhm.
We're on the same
That's
page
what I was
here.
hoping it would be.
We're on the same
So it's
page.
going to be an action-packed Nick and Joe's film room, along with coming with our 4th month on YouTube. So it's going to be exciting.
Be someone in my back room.
And then we'll have
Gosh.
the,
Oh gosh. I don't know.
we'll have the special video.
Oh my God! Don't tell me Josh Allen. Oh no!
It's both of them. It's the other one too.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? How the fuck are you gonna watch film on some guy that said Casper the Ghost is out on the 50-yard?
Hey, Josh is not that much better. Okay, so
At least he can hurdle someone. He doesn't see ghosts.
Okay. So I think we'll let Nick and Joe debate about that on
Oh, fuck.
Saturday. I think that's all we got for you guys today. So thanks for watching and see you next time.